Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're back in this month's newly released event quest. This is Cavalier 1.2, and it's got Venompool as the boss, and this is the buffed Venompool. And Venompool, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I wish I had him. I just recently got him as a 5-star. Would love to have him as a 6-star. As far as the nodes on this one, it's got Power Focus 2. It's got Footloose, which is probably the thing that you need to worry about the most. Also Steady Perseverance, so when he throws a special, along with the Footloose, Evade, and Unstoppable, he's going to get a stun buff, immunity, where you can't stun him, and it's a little green icon buff. And then it's got Divine Barrier, so every so often he's going to be immune to like nullifies and staggers and all that. Now the beautiful thing about Claire is while that she does nullify, depending on how many charges you might have built up with her, her L2, her special 2, puts on the buff immunity debuff on the opponent, and that totally bypasses Divine Barrier. So yeah, she's really good at keeping the Unstoppable and the Footloose and the stun immunity buff off of Venompool. And I don't know, if I would have played this a little bit different, I might have stuck in the poison mode to power steal more, but I ended up switching to Hellfire mode to get my incinerates and get the energy damage from the L2s, and that worked okay. I think I got tagged there. I think that was the only time I did get tagged. I do end up building up like all of my charges up to 20, and then I decided to go and throw off a special 3, which did a decent amount of damage, but then I lost all my charges to be able to nullify, and you know, he does go unstoppable and gets his evade charge and all that kind of stuff, but you can easily wait it out and not have to worry about it too much. But Claire does really well. Again, he's got Power Focus 2, so he's going to get to Special 2 quite quick, but you can just kind of keep wailing on him if he's not going to throw it, which is kind of nice. So you can see he's stun immune right there, but we do nullify that. We get to a Special 3, I think, with all 20 or 19 charges, so it's going to hit decently hard, and yeah, Venompool's going to go down. So Claire's really good. Other Mystics, I mean, I'm sure you can use your standard Doom and whatnot, but you know, his Stagger and his Nullifies could go on that cooldown when that timer comes up. So just got to be aware of that, and you know, you won't really be able to go into a full Doom cycle because you know, he's only going to get to Special 2 and a little bit past that. But there you go. We took him down with Claire pretty easily. I thought that special one was going to get him. Didn't quite do it, but there we go. Knock him over. Get the solo. I think we just got hit one time. A lot of Special 2s from him. A lot of Special 2s from Claire. Claire works pretty well. So that was the first attempt on this Venompool. And then next, I think I'm going in with SheHulk on my second attempt. Yeah, SheHulk. And I do have Mr. Fantastic on the team. And as far as the path, man, Fury and Mole Man, they destroy pretty much anything and everything in the path. So I have Mr. Fantastic for the power stings. My plan is to put slows on Venompool so that when he does fire his special one, I don't have to worry about the Unstoppable and the evades. I did get tagged right there at the beginning. I think I get tagged one more time in this fight. You know, I have not fought Venompool with SheHulk before, and I wasn't really certain on like the spacings on how to get her heavies in after specials or heavies or whatever. So I did the best I could, and I think I messed up one time. But there we counter his heavy with our heavy, get the slow back on, so that way you know, the evade charges do show up, the Unstoppable doesn't. That's okay, so long as you have the slow up, you can't evade, you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, so here I don't have slow. I'm waiting out that evade charge. He throws a special 1. He gets both the unstoppable and the evade. So right there, I tried to hit him with the heavy to hit through that unstoppable, and I got tagged. But yeah, the nice thing is I'm building up some decent amount of furies, and the power stings that I do get from placing debuffs on him are doing some work on the side as well, and he goes down pretty quick. So not super clean, but very, very manageable to do with SheHulk. And yeah, so, and there is an abomination and an immortal abomination on this path. I did the first abomination with Mole Man. He was able to tank through it, and then on the last path I ended up using Kingpin. But on this third path, I'm gonna use Cosmic Ghost Rider. So I just awakened Cosmic Ghost Rider today from the Summer of Pain rewards. I opened up 3 basics and I got Cosmic Ghost Rider awakened. He was already at rank 3, which is incredible. And man, this dude is just a beast. I used him mostly for chapter 1, and he just pretty much cleared through any and every champ there. So I have some synergies on here with Ghost Rider and Night Thrasher to get extended armor break debuffs, and then Ghost Rider to get the extended first debuff, or the first buff that I activate. Do get hit there by the heavy. And the nice thing is, if he's not throwing specials, that's okay, because he's got power focus too, so you don't have to really worry about that. And then while he does have that stun immunity up, you can still parry bait, and that will help bait his heavies and get some openings. And here we get the special 3. I wasn't planning on getting the special 3, but we're gonna get that with the Fury, and then I think I just hit him with like one more special 1, and it's gonna do the trick. So Cosmic Ghost Rider Awakened is a good option, because when you complete all the 5 damnation missions, you put or the damnation debuff on him, which is going to prevent any buffs from coming up. So the evade, the unstoppable, the stun immunity buff, those will all not pop up, which is kind of nice. And there we go, we finish him off pretty fast. Cosmic Ghost Rider is a beast. And then as far as the other 2 basics, I ended up actually getting Doom as well, which he was at Sig 180, so I ended up maxing him out, which is awesome. So I didn't have to use any of the generic 6 stones that I got from Summer of Pain on him. And I got Hawkeye, which is a new champ, which is decent. And then last up, we're going with Kingpin. I did use Kingpin for the Immortal Abomination, and then the Abomination, because they obviously are going to poison you, and I have Hood on the team to help purify those, and I figured that Kingpin would do just fine on this Venompool, and he does. He doesn't really have anything that prevents the evades and the unstoppable and the buff that gives him the immunity to stuns, but he does damage, does really good damage. I also have Mr. Sinister on the team, so that when he does throw a special, he's going to be power locked, which I probably could have used a different synergy, because I guess because by the time I can actually hit him, the power lock debuff is already going to fall off, because I have to wait out the unstoppable and the evade charge. So probably would have maybe, I don't know, thrown on like Luke Cage or something to give him some extra rage to start the fight or something like that. But yeah, Kingpin, man, he's such a tank. I mean, look at him. He constantly heals the small chip damage that you take from taking blocks while he's stun immune, and the degen that he gets off from his special ones does some pretty decent work. And we're just parrying while we're trying to wait out that unstoppable and evade charges. And I think I pretty much end this fight with full health, or really, really, really close to it, just because you get that constant willpower heal from his rage. And yeah, power focus too. Man, you can just keep railing on him. You know, it is kind of getting up there because he hasn't thrown a special. I'm gonna wait this out. I don't, you know, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to push him to special 3, but it is possible. But generally, it's not anything that you have to worry about. And yeah, we're now in Assassin's range. Get him with one more special one, I think. Wait this out and finish him off. So yeah, not the most difficult boss, but I think if you have somebody that can prevent the unstoppable and evades, you'd be good. Anybody that can slow, Spider-Gwen, Shang-Chi, you know, SheHulk, those type of champs. I think possibly even Stealth Suit Spider-Man. I think that can all work fairly well. But thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps give you some ideas on what you can do, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.